Hi, and welcome to the next installment of the Facebook Fan Pages How-To series. Today we're going to talk about how to add a landing page to your fan page. I'm not going to go into the technical requirements or really deep into how to do this, but I'm going to tell you what to do and some of the approaches you could take with your landing pages. The idea with the landing page, as always, is to get your visitors to walk down a certain path with you that you and they would like to take. So the idea here is to create a page that's like a sales page on a regular website. You know, you could have a banner like this, you could have a headline, you could have some text, a video that demonstrates maybe the features and benefits of your product or service, and then you could actually even put in a contact or a squeeze form that gets people's names and email addresses. Once they hit submit, perhaps you give them something in return, you know, like a free ebook or access to a restricted part of your website, or something like that. Basically, you want to provide an incentive to your visitor to fill out this form. In return for his or her email address, you give them something of value. All right, so that's kind of the concept behind a landing page. First and foremost, most of the time on your landing page, you're going to want people to like the page, to become a fan, in other words. So if you see this graphic right here, I've got red arrows pointing to the like. All right, if I like that page, the button will change. I could, and I'll show you an example a little bit later, I could make this a reveal tab such that when you click like, another page is presented to the visitor who is now a fan, and maybe that leads them to the opt-in form, which gives them a free, something of value. All right, so the landing page is the first page that visitors, i.e. non-fans, land on when they visit your fan page. So to reiterate, you want to give them a compelling call to action, whether it's to like your page or to sign up to your email newsletter or whatever. You want to guide them down this path, right? And there are two ways nowadays to create a fan page, a landing page, and that is through iframes or static FBML. Now, there's a common notion or misperception that static FBML went away. Officially, Facebook does not support it anymore, and if you had FBML, the application, installed on your fan page prior to sometime earlier this year, I don't remember when, you can still use it. However, you can add static FBML to your site today, and I'll show you how in a minute. But the preferred way is through iframes, which is basically taking a web page from a different server and kind of wrapping it within the Facebook framework. You don't need to know all the technical stuff, but I will point out a few tools that you can use that makes this super simple. And if you actually subscribe to my membership, I will reveal to you the tool that I use for all of my fan pages now, not just my own sites, but my client sites as well. All right. So I just want to show you some examples here. So this is the first example, and if you click on play for the video, you can see the video, and we'll stop it. But you can embed a full YouTube video in your fan page, which is pretty cool. So there's this example. Then there's an example of just putting a video on the page. Looks like this, right?
Some of you have probably already heard about Facebook. Maybe you...
And then there's another one that I did about the author, which this isn't a real good landing page, but it's an example of what you can do with iframes. I've got a graphic here that leads to my website, And then I've got some kind of biographical stuff here, who I am, what I'm doing. These all point to, this is my Twitter feed, and this is my RSS feed. So there you go. If I clicked on the banner right here, this is what you get. And another example I want to show you is a page I did for a client. And this is a landing page with a reveal, R-E-V-E-A-L. So when I click like, so look at the page, this is just basically a static image that I created in Photoshop Elements. I like to make them square because it looks nice and crisp. 518 pixels by 518 pixels. Facebook's limitation is 520 pixels wide. I believe as long as you want, but only 520 pixels wide. So I make them square so that they fit on virtually every page, or every screen that you might view these on, whether it's an iPad or a laptop or a desktop PC, or even your TV. So notice that if I click the like, the page changes and it reveals a different view. So this reveals a coupon. So you get 10% discount on parts, service, and accessories for new customers only. Again, it tells you where to go, it tells you how to do it. All right. So those are some examples of landing pages that you can create. For your iframes, and I'll flash this up on the screen in a minute, but for your iframes, I like to use, and I have used in the past, although I don't use it much anymore, but it's a nice tool to use for hosted iframes. That means you create the page, they host it, it shows up on your fan page. It's called Fanpage Engine. I'll give you the URL to that in a minute. And then the way that we insert static FBML on a page is via this URL that I'm flashing up on the screen right now. You basically just click on that. That creates a tab for you on your fan page, and then you can go to town as far as your custom FBML goes, and that stands for Facebook Markup Language, which is very similar to HTML. Obviously, you need to know the code before you can, write or create an FBML page. But that's easy enough to do nowadays, and you can also outsource it if you don't care for that kind of thing. Anyway, that's about all there is to creating a landing page. Just remember that a landing page is extremely important. It's your opportunity to create a good first impression for your visitors and compel them to either become fans, leave their email address, or buy something. All right, that's about it, guys. Thanks.